Hello, hello, everyone. How we doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to go ahead and try and finish the southern part of the game, because why not, right? So there's your honor mode Gale file. We're going to go ahead and load that up, and we will see what happens. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. It's super warm where I am. Got the fans blowing, the dog whining, drinking hot coffee. That's probably half the reason that I'm sweating so much. I wanted to remind everyone that we're still raising money for the Love of Dog Rottweiler Rescue of New Hampshire. They are based out of Hillsborough, New Hampshire, and they do. I mean, they're a dog rescue. They'll rescue any kind of dog, but they are mostly focused on Rottweilers, pit bulls, like the aggressive breeds. And just wanted to shout that out real quick to make sure that everyone's still aware that we're still trying to help them out. They're a great group of people and do a lot of good things. So if you are able, every penny goes a long way. All right, and I will switch my camera because I always forget to do that. And there we go. Let's try this out. See if this is a better view. It's not going to have my chat in there, but that's okay. I don't think that's as important for anyone. You all can see the chat if you're watching from Twitch anyways.
My.
And as always, we're going to go ahead and grab all the bone caps and everything. Oh, that's right. We got Scratch. We love having Scratch around because he has Scratch's sniff.
That's cute.
And that helps us find new things.
Yes, why not?
That are hidden throughout the world, which is always good. Go ahead and open that up. We don't necessarily need the actual pack, so we'll take that. We'll send the Vigilance over to Shadowheart, the Bloodlust to Karlach, and I will take those. And then, what did Scratch find? Here we go. Scratch found this little dirt mound over here, so we'll go ahead and open that up. I was also curious if I should get a dog cam or if I should upgrade my microphone. I'm kind of going back and forth between the two right now. A part of me wants to go ahead and upgrade my microphone because that's what I've been planning on doing. But the other part of me thinks that I should get a dog cam. In previous playthroughs, I would save all my magic items to see if I could come up with any unique uses for them throughout the game. And I never ended up using a majority of them that I kept, so I've gotten into the habit now of just selling them, making it a little bit easier later on. And yes, that name is intentional. Lands. Yes, that is absolutely intentional. It's a combination of the Sunlit Wetlands and Putrid Bog. How you doing today, Lord?
Pigs, children, and people with a little bit of...
Hey, low base. How you doing today? Riding home from your shoot? Nice. Please tell me riding as in like riding a bus or a train. You're not on here while driving. Mac the shit out of you.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
Feel free to tell Auntie Ethel whatever you want right here. I'm just going to call her out in her bullshit. You're lying. You have seen this girl.
Bollocks. You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She
I
just
wish the
disappeared.
cutscene didn't
Been
cut that
seen
off.
nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
Will someone please tell me what's going on?
It's our sister, Mayrina. Well, she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast.
Ooh, new ranger dialogue option. Hags are dangerous, unnatural things. Even this place feels warped and twisted.
I don't remember bloody asking you.
Hold on, Joel. Let him talk. What would you suggest?
Walk away. Live.
Knew it. You're full of it.
Thanks for the, advice. But we can't do that. We'll head there on our own.
I don't think it's possible to keep those guys alive. They either attack you if you defend Auntie Ethel and you kill them, or they run off and get themselves killed.
You feel like you're being watched.
Let's look for signs of unnatural activity as a ranger. If you lose this roll, I wouldn't recommend doing an inspiration, but obviously we just succeeded, so no worries there. And the beautiful sunlit wetlands illusion fades away. All these poisoned apples that you find all over the place, just add them right to your wares so that you don't accidentally eat them later.
Trap.
And watch out, because there's these spike traps all over the place. I have a very bad habit of walking right into them. So careful. I'm just going to go step by step.
There are
It's
traps.
not the worst thing in the world if you do end up triggering them. You just have to suffer through some kind of bleeding effect. It's just more annoying than anything else.
I don't recognize these claw marks. They're telling enough in their own right.
Grab that one. If Bank will grab that, we can sell now. We'll go ahead and give that the Shadow Heart. Anything else? Some more foods. Okay. Found this dirt mound. These barbed bulrushes, be careful when you're looting those. There's a chance that you will get hurt or have your person with your highest sleight of hand. In this case, obviously, it's Gale. But and we'll head up this way just to finish out the map because I'm OCD. Stuffed bear. It's just a note. Alright, we're going to head down this direction first. A lot of people end up skipping this or missing this, but you can jump over to this rock. And I get this glitch a lot where the wooden trunk doubles up. There's a couple of them in this area that do that. It's just potential for more loot if it happens to happen to you. Jump over here, wait for your team to join you. All of them, even Scratch. You can see there's enemies up here. This can be a tough fight, but there's ways of making it easier. You just gotta focus down the right enemies, that's all it is. Shadowheart, how about you come this way? Kind of keep her somewhere in the middle-ish. At this point, her best bet is to stick with ranged attacks.
Gone with the weave.
Gale, move him up. Is there anyone else that he can hit? No? Okay. Oh, this is Quoth. Whoops. Yeah, that'll happen. Get her over here-ish to intercept those ones that are coming. Now, Gale. See how that thing explodes? So this is all about positioning and just making sure you're hitting the right person. Oh, I should have done the other one. Yeah, I definitely should have used Dread Ambusher, because now he cannot dash. But that's fine.
What's this?
Good boy, Scratch.
Hop, hop.
Karlak, we're going
Jimmy
to
on
have
the
her
gun.
swing this way. Yeah, we don't want her going too far yet. We want those people to come to us. And we'll have him just wait right here and see what happens. Now see how that thing just regenerated health. That's frustrating. And these ones are going to start summoning. Yep. Help. Concentration broken. Ah, what a waste. All right, that's fine. We will have Shadowheart use Firebolt on this thing. And the reason for that is, even though it's a low chance to hit, we want to try and interrupt its regeneration by lighting it on fire. But it missed, and that's fine. Quoth is probably not going to survive this fight.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Focus on the ancient methods. Because if you can kill them, you want to turn that off.
Again.
Oh, yikes. There we go. Their summon dies as well. But see how I just got 2 attacks? I think that was the first time we got to show that off, so that's nice.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Hooray for level 5. Woo. Karlach, we're going to do the same thing. We will, for a change, actually use her smite. So that's going to do the fire damage that it needs to break its regeneration, which is great.
Time for a cull.
This one will come up here. We will have him use Stunning Strike going forward as often as we can. Prevent that from doing any other actions. Just summons another one. Okay, Shadow Heart. There we go. Oh, that was good damage out of that too. 14, nice.
Have to keep going.
Don't go too far there, Shadow Heart. You got a method.
Tale for the ages. Let me recite their demise.
Where's the ancient ones? Reapply this guy. Okay. Yeah, we'll focus on this one.
Use your illicit potential.
God,
He's gonna yell at you to use your powers. Just ignore him. It's not a... We are using them.
Count on me.
Most of them are passives, that's the thing. Okay, the other thing you can do, you can swap out to her ranged weapons, since she can't quite move up. I mean, we could also actually have her click heals. Forgot that she had that, so we can have her come up and attack this thing again. Oh, 1 HP, killing me. There we go.
This will do nicely.
Back up a little bit. Yeah, I figured Quoth was gonna disappear, and that's fine. We're just gonna switch to Gale, have him swap over his Hunter's Mark to this ancient one. See if he can kill it. That'll burst the other two, and then we can move on. See, not the worst thing in the world. I'm not gonna bother short resting to get Quoth back. I'll just bring Shovel out. But going forward, I do recommend doing this every so often. You don't have to do it after every single fight. There's plenty of easy fights coming up that this won't be an issue at all. But just have everyone kind of cluster together, including your summons, and have Shadowheart toss a potion. No sense in being impatient. This is just going to help you out. Don't forget to regroup everyone, including your summons. See, now they're all back at full health. Well, Karlach's minus 10, but if you needed an extra shield, there you go. These guys have alchemy ingredients. And right up here,
Marked tree. Could be the one Kagha mentioned in her correspondence.
you open that crevice, you get this letter. And that's going to advance our quest line with Kagha as well. So now we can choose how we want to deal with her. Feel free to jump, so it might be a little bit faster if you do it that way through the difficult terrain. How you doing today, Seth? Happy Saturday. And then we can swing over
Immediately.
here.
Let's take a gander.
Ooh, here we go. Okay, send that to Karlach. We'll grab that. These are an upgrade for Astarion. As much as I love the Bracers of Defense, you have a choice here. If you want to stick with the AC bonus or give him these, which increase his damage. Because now whenever he makes an unarmed attack, he gains lightning charges, and those add to his chance to hit as well as his damage. And I think it's like every 5 that you get a burst of lightning damage, which is pretty cool. I like to use them. It definitely drops his defense, so be ready for that, but that's part of the reason that I have him use Warding Bond as well. This will take away her missile snaring gloves, which sucks, but puts her defense now up to 17, so they both have 17 instead of her having 15 and him having 19. I think it's worth it. The gloves of missile snaring are wonderful, but the trade-off is not worth it for how little they get attacked with by bows and arrows, you know? Now, we realized that the bog is a bog and not the beautiful sunlit scene that, you know, it was pretending to be. So you're going to see these little guys walking around. What the hell are they called? Redcaps. If you fail that check and you're still walking through here, you won't see redcaps, you'll see sheep until you talk to them.
A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
Why am I Shadowheart? I do that a lot. Switch out to the wrong character all the time. Hey, Tuck. Are you at work today? What are you doing? Ah, damn. Got the open wound.
Sharper than Malar's fangs, these thorns.
It's not a big deal. It just takes away his chance to hit, so I'm not going to bother with these red caps just yet. I'm break for another 20 minutes, sitting in my car, getting what little AC I can. Dude, I do not envy you at all. I mean, I also don't have AC, but at least I'm not working over a freaking grill. You have much larger balls than I do, but at least you have a nice pair, so that's good. All right, he healed out of that pretty quickly, so we can go up here and talk to this one. I like getting a little bit of positioning on this fight. It's not hyper necessary, but the red cap... Okay, I'm just going to accept it. I'm going to accept my lot in life.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, I didn't do that on purpose. Shadowheart. What was I saying? The positioning on this fight isn't super necessary, but it does help if you can get up here and just let them come to you. But they're not crazy strong. There's two different kinds. The sages have some pretty powerful magics, but they die really easily. The red cap, just like warrior whatevers, do have some pretty tough melee attacks, but they're not the toughest thing in the world, you know? And since I actually lost a decent amount of life on that, I will have everyone group up to get a heal. Might as well.
Lovely day, this.
Let me shy.
If you don't like doing the I still recommend you do it because it doesn't take a super long amount of time, but if you really want to save yourself a little bit of time and not have them do this group up thing that I do and throw a potion, Shadowheart does have, you know, you can use Preserve Life, you can use Prayer of Healing, you can use Mass Healing Word. Any of the AoE healing spells will go quick. Now that we're healed up, we'll go ahead and talk to this guy, or not. There we go. As Shadowheart again. That's what happened last time, too. I healed everyone.
Yes?
And he's going to run away from me. Hey, you. There we go.
The murderous glare of a redcap, a fey creature known for its bloodlust, greets you.
Bah!
What are you doing?
You seized me. Gah! Nosy, scum-sucking, lice-ridden little ball bag. Get out, or I bite's tongue, eats tongue, delicious tongue.
God, redcaps are so weird. But I'm not going anywhere.
I bleed you, cut you, and make many delicious holes, yes. Yes!
Alright, easy shovel. Settle it down. Yeah, we'll have... This is Shadowheart. Oh yeah, level 5, her damage went up. That's what happened. Cool. Boom! And now that radiating orb, whenever she does radiant damage, I love that.
Death is but a
It's just
word
gonna make
away.
you survive. Makes sense to drop the AC on Astarion now because of that too.
Mistra Rill.
He is going to get rid of these guys. Try to. Okay, we start with our Dread Ambusher. Or did you see something silly? So that's 1, 2, and 3. Just disgusting. Just absolutely gross. And I wasn't even using his sharpshooter. Totally forgot to turn that back on.
My turn.
Okay, Karlach, you can go back and beat this guy up. Not going to worry about Frenzy right now.
hungry for the slaughter.
One. I'll have him go down here. It's gonna have him get as close to over here as he can. Could do that, but eh. Shadowheart goes whenever she feels like it. I guess so. There is no telling her what to do, apparently. This guy just jump up here like a dingus.
I'm ready.
What fools these mortals be.
Okay, you go ahead and...
Yes, of course.
Where are you going, man? You couldn't have done that from up there, really? Now you're gonna get an opportunity attack.
Oh my word.
Shall we cut and run?
Can you?
Hurry.
God, I love Astarion. I love monks. Just so much. Boom. Not quite enough movement to get up there.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Nah, not gonna make it. That's fine, though. Oh, he is. Ha! Boom. Nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what I should do. I should turn on my camera, I should hang out outside, lay down in the middle of the road, and just let people buy me water all day. That'd make for a super fun stream. I want to take Steelyx for a walk today, but he sounds like he's going to explode when he's standing still. I don't want him to get all worked up. How did you do the Frank Reynolds quote last night? It's !redeem, and that I think will give you a link to the store, which will show you all the other ones that you can do as well. And you should have a decent amount of points. Alright, it's just Shadowheart that needs healing, so I'm just going to have her drink a potion. Just going all crazy about it, and grouping everyone together. No one else even took damage. That was a wild one. Over here, if you have the, I always forget what they're called, the people that appreciate crafting and all that background in your party, this will give you an inspiration, just finding these. Go this way, and then there's this frog.
Green leaves, shallow water. Green leaves, shallow water.
What is this place? Why was it covered by an illusion?
Bad. Away.
What are you croaking on about?
Green leaves, shallow water.
A chill runs up your spine. There is something wrong with this creature. Very wrong.
Burn. Bleed. Kill.
This isn't natural. What twisted you like this?
Careful. Ethel.
You can handle this however you want to. You can fight the frog. It's actually a really tough fight, believe it or not. We'll fight it. Kill me. You're the size of my boot. So, notice the 1% chance to hit. See? He does a lot of damage, man. It's like a weirdly difficult fight.
Ready for another round?
Karlach.
Open up.
There we go. Good news is it doesn't have a lot of health. So if you can manage to hit it, it goes down pretty quick. He's a fun one, though. We'll go a left here before we go anywhere else. Make sure you get that waypoint, and then come up here to the left as well. Talk to this guy.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Gur were vagrant cutthroats.
Pardon, but who or what is a Gur?
A mystical and dangerous people. We travel the land, never settling in one place. We steal your chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Your friend here has heard it all, I'm sure. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
If I were a cutthroat, I wouldn't admit it either.
True. And I have no proof to offer but my word. If you wish it, our paths need not cross again. I'm hunting a vampire spawn. And it's a little too bright for you to be my prey. His name is Astarion. But I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out. If I can afford her blood price.
And when you find this Astarion, you'll kill him?
Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Oh. And bring him where exactly?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
You have a couple different options here. If you select this, then you end up fighting him, or you have the option to fight him. I wouldn't recommend killing him, but you can if you want to. If you're playing an evil playthrough, it's not going to break the game or anything. I'm just going to say time for us to go. Good luck with your quest.
Thank you. Treating with a hag. I need all the luck I can get. May your road be kind.
And then Astarion will have something to say about that fairly soon. Come over here. You can use the well if you want to.
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. Dead flesh lies below. A great deal of it.
If you haven't uncovered the well, then it appears as like crystal clear, cool water, and it's like really enticing, and you can drink from it. And it actually does, even in its current state, give you a bonus, which is kind of neat. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's a buff of some kind, makes you a little bit more powerful. That does eventually change, but okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and say hello. I think we're done over here. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and say hello.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all. You'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young man.
I'm gonna trade with her one last time. Get as many of these elixirs as you possibly can. Let's see if she has any more fingers. She does not. Does she have enough to buy my wares? She does. Sweet. That's helpful. And say whatever you want to her here. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. If you're super nice to her, she offers you a deal, but I would strongly recommend you not take the deal. It will backfire, and you end up getting a benefit, but also a hindrance, and it's not worth doing. So take... I'm just going to tell her, you'll get no apology from me, hag.
Ah, I do like the mouthy ones. You know, I was going to give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
That's Mayrina. Where are her brothers?
My brothers, you saw them.
They stopped by to pass on their congratulations. Said they'll be waiting for you at home.
Oh, but why didn't they come in to see me?
All they left was a message, which I passed on, didn't I? Don't be stressing. And you, hush. Don't be upsetting the girl with such things.
Answer the question. Where are her brothers?
You cheeky thing. Sutton Farm, north of Baldur's Gate. Check if you like. But I think you have bigger problems. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
How do you know that?
Because you stink. And I know the stench of mind flayer anywhere. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn just like that. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
This is the offer. I thought that she wouldn't give it to you if you're mean to her, but she does apparently anyways. I know a devil that's offered to remove it.
A devil? Spare me. Blathering windbags in love with the sound of their own voices. I'm the safer bet. Plus, you'll get to keep your soul.
I'll take my chances.
Ah, good luck with that. But don't you fret, Petal. I'm sure you'll make a very pretty mind flayer.
And since I did legitimately forget about this, we're going to come out here and search around a little bit. I can't find them. Normally I bump into them on accident. Sometimes you find her brothers, and they're not in the best condition when you find them. But, I don't know. They're not popping up in my playthrough for some reason. It's kind of odd. Not a big deal, though.
I can just walk into homes now. This gets better and better.
Because he's a vampire, and yeah. So a couple ways you can do this. I am going to just attack her.
Picked a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
She transforms into her normal self, and I'm just gonna skip my turns.
Alright, Carla. It's go time.
Because on her next turn, she does this.
Bye-bye, Lovelace.
And she runs away, so.
We've got Auntie on the run. I'm sure she still has a few tricks up her sleeve.
You can talk to her and tell her you're going to attack her. You can steal something from her. All you have to do is piss her off in some way, and she reveals her true form and runs off like that. But don't worry, we're not giving up on her just yet. And then, of course, you know me, I'm going to take my time and loot everything that's in here. Feel free to skip this if you'd like to. I don't recommend it. There's some good healing items and alchemical items and stuff. As I've gone over 1,001 times, the more of the stuff you have, the easier it becomes later. You can go through that door, but we'll be there later anyways, so I save myself the time and just do it, you know, later on. See, sometimes vases do have things inside them. Obviously, the fire is an illusion, so you can walk right through it. Not a big deal. And then I will also take a minute and get everyone to group up so that Shadowheart can throw a potion. Possibly 2. We'll stick with the 1. Okay, come through here. And then you go into her actual hag lair. There's nothing super dangerous right here. She's gonna pop up, talk to us.
Come, sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out!
Or what?
Oh, the cocky ones are my favorite to chew on. Keep going, Petal, and you'll find out.
And then she disappears. And there's all these little neat things that you can look through and talk to, and you don't have to do any of this.
Closer to the mirror, a pale face appears, contorted in fear. Fists slam against the mirror's surface again and again.
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
Veritable cabinet of creepy curiosities.
My darling Magrum, she wished for the mind of a genius, but the silly head crushed me.
I'm just gonna loot, because why not?
My dearest Everett, he begged me to halt the deadly disease that ravaged him.
Use that eyeball.
This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again.
So she removed her eyes. Horrible.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Why did you go to the hag?
My family took her, my baby girl, pretending she never existed. Told Ethel never wanted to see them again. She took my eyes.
So messed up. What can you tell me about Ethel?
Doesn't matter. Nothing matters without baby girl.
Why did your family take your child?
They didn't like me having something they couldn't touch.
Is there anything I should know about this place?
Run.
Now this dude over here, I'm gonna do it just for the sake of doing it. If you give, I mean, you could have anyone do this, but I'm gonna send the, we grabbed this basilisk oil earlier in the game, underneath the blighted village. So if you grab that and throw it at him.
What in the bloody hell's is going on?
I removed the petrification spell.
You did what? But you can't.
You want to be petrified?
I've the bloody bite. Let it go's bite. The petrification stopped it spreading. Oh no! 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 Oh God! No! Ah! Help! Ah! I don't want to die.
Yeah. This game is pretty fucked up sometimes.
I'm cured.
See? Doesn't end on the worst note. What happened to you?
Got sick. Had to leave home. Leave my children. Wonder what they look like now.
What can you tell me about the hag?
She'll give you more than you bargained for.
Were you sick?
The bite. That it was bite. Sickness worse than death. Hag turned me to stone. Stop the spread.
What's your name?
Born.
This whole area is just so fucked up.
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through, not again.
No time to chat. I'm here to kill the hag.
A scene appears in your mind. 2 paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's lair. Screams of terror pierce the air.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years, petal.
Is there another way in?
You see an image of blue skies and sunshine as the door shudders a warning. Run. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent.
I can see through you. I can just walk right in.
You see the hag, eyes bright with glee, as she sets fire to the door. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. The presence within shrinks, begging you not to run through it.
He was like a rogue or something, the thief that broke in, and she caught him and turned him into the door. Dismembered him and turned him into the door. These masks, I'm just going to grab them and sell them. Don't put them on. It is a trap. If this was not honor mode, I would show you what happens. Oh, Lauren.
No. No! Don't look. Mustn't look, mustn't see.
Master yourself. What ails you?
I see it.
Oh, I'm talking as Astarian, that's why.
You realize there's magic at work. Some type of spell. An illusion.
Me. Dead. Dead. Flesh rotten, bone shining.
Hey, look at me.
No. No. Can't stop. Can't. Gods, don't hurt me. Oh, please. Please. Please, please, please.
The way he just rolled his eyes. I've never spoken to him as an elf. I'm going to try that out.
Ah! Stop! Trick! 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 They're the monster! Monster! For mind dripping! Flesh peeling! Mind flayer!
Look at me. I'm not a mind flayer.
No! No! Mind flayer! Get away! Get away!
Clearly has no idea what he's talking about.
My gentle love.
Don't!
He wished to know what was to come.
These the future, is what it's trying to say.
I don't need a reflection to know this.
Please.
Looks fabulous.
Please!
Yes. Still nothing.
A thief who tried to steal from Auntie. Now the good guards my home.
Just gonna walk right on through. Sorry, dude. Alright, this is gonna be a fight, obviously. There's things floating around. It's not a super tough fight, you just gotta focus down your enemies. Yep. We'll start by getting him to go up here a little bit. We'll go for this guy. As usual, start with your Dread Ambusher. And then we can do nothing with that turn. Okay.
My faith will protect me.
Have her move up as far as she can. And I think she can probably hit this guy. Scratch. Have him dash. Move this way. Okay, Starion. We'll have him just use his bonus action here. We won't have him jump down. No sense in having him take some damage. Let's attack first, see what the damage is. Okay, no point in wasting the stun if he's gonna go ahead and kill him anyways. See the extra 1 damage on that? It's really helpful. That's from the gloves that we equipped him with. Man, his movement is nuts.
Put him up.
She might not make it because of the difficult terrain, unless she has the boots that prevent her from slowing down, which she does not. I think that's the Starion that does. Still made it. Nice. Yeah, just have her punch him again. Okay, Gale. You know what? Might not need it. Yeah. Then we'll use the Hunter's Mark on this one. And try to attack.
Got to focus.
Fine. No, she does not get the double attack. So it is what it is.
I'm ready. No escape.
Okay. They have more masks. I'm going to hold off on taking a short rest. I will take one shortly, but not right this second. These slime bombs can go to Karlach. They're throwable. Hey, Willie-san. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thanks for popping in. How you doing? So then we're going to loop up here. Jump through the waterfall. Okay, this part kind of sucks. But there is a trick to it. Scratch is probably going to die, and that's fine. What we want to do is go into turn-based mode. And we'll have Gale use Scroll of Featherfall. Or whoever has them. And then you just have them jump as far as they can. That's going to land somewhere without getting themselves killed. Sometimes they can make it pretty dang far. Oh, he doesn't have a bonus action anyway, so that's fine.
Keep a blade close.
Starion.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Shadowheart cannot make it as
Let's
far,
see
but
this
she
done.
should still be able to get through most of this.
What's the story?
Karlach. Oops. This is why I wanted to take the short rest afterwards. Is because all this running through, sometimes a lot of damage. Let's go back to Scratch. And dismiss him. End of your turn.
My magic.
Get you over here and out.
Step by step. What now?
End your
What's
turn.
next, I
Get her
wonder?
out of here as well.
Got to press on.
And we can go ahead and take a short rest after we get out of that mode. There we go.
That hit the spot.
We'll have him summon Quoth, re-summon Scratch.
At the ready.
Have him give Longstrider to both of them. Get everyone to cluster up on Shadowheart again. And I don't recommend using one of her spells for this, and you'll see why in a second. Okay, and then I'll have her go ahead and just drink one more potion.
There! In the cage!
Okay, so clearly in here we're going to find Marina. This is a boss fight, and it can be a very, very tough boss fight. So make sure you're prepared, healed up, all the things. Come out here, and eventually we'll trigger the fight.
Aye. Better be careful not to...
There we go.
You come to my home, interfere in my business, and now have the gall to face me in the heart of my lair. You petulant bollocks! I'll rip your spine out your asshole! I'll use your blood to spice my stew! I'll keep you alive until I've sucked the marrow from your bones. And then I'll bring you back and do it all over again.
Just get out of here, please!
Ugh. Crazy. Okay. So, first turn... Oh, I wish it wasn't Gale going first, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. We're going to go ahead and do this. And then she's going to become more. And that's her legendary action. Do they both have Hunter's Mark? No. So we can actually tell which one it is. This is the real one because it has Hunter's Mark Quarry.
Bloody clever clogs.
Turn that off so I have a better chance to hit in the next one. Oh, damn. I hit her pretty damn good for starting off.
You want the girl so bad. Fine. Roasted.
What's Jagged Alliance about? That's more like it.
If that fire isn't put out.
See all these frickin' things right now that we're dealing with? So there's two things we need to do real quick. First of all, we're going to go ahead and take Shadowheart. Oh, that's Gale. Whoops. Which one is it? Holy crap, do I even have one? There it is. Scroll of Ray of Frost on the cage. That'll put out the fire. That'll buy you some time. And then we want to take her and move her forward a little bit.
Now this is my happy place.
First of all, this is Scratch.
I got this.
Now that we have Karlach, we can have her frenzy. No way. Oh, okay. I was like, we couldn't have found her that quickly. That's wild.
Go for the
we'll have him move up like here.
I'm guessing.
And then he can use that Scroll of Magic Missile. That's why we wanted to hold on to these. We can go 1, 2, 3. Those two disappear. That's the real one. And then we can get a little closer to her. Quoth, we'll have you fly by. Try and take out this last one. Nice. She's fine where she is. Leave her alone.
Don't get too close.
And I can't believe how much damage we've done to her already. This is insane. Hit her again.
So desperate to be special.
That's fine. Shadowheart, move you up. I don't think she's going to get close enough to do anything too crazy here. That's fine.
Fuck yes.
Have you dash forward. I don't think anyone's going to get close enough to attack. Oh, Astarian's right there.
Let's go.
Then let's switch to Astarian.
This feels good. You're mine.
Come on, do it. You gonna let me kill you right now? Really? If you... Screw it. Ah! There is a way to get, if you knock her down low enough on health without killing her, she'll try to offer you a deal, and she gives you like a chunk of her hair that'll increase one of your stats permanently. It's not overly necessary. I'm kind of surprised that it didn't pop up right then, but it's fine. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. We can grab
Should get some rest.
all the things that we need
sharp.
from her, get that weapon back because we sold it to her earlier, so we can sell it again. That's funny. These we can give to Karlach. Leave the Tarnished Charm on her for 5 seconds. And do this.
A charm on the hag's body flashes a faint glow.
Oh, you knuckle-dragging gobshite! You will bleed. You will choke on your own guts for this.
You're quite lively for a corpse.
I'm a hag, you little snot! You think I didn't plan for this? Death and I are old friends.
Death and I are old friends. Love that.
I won't be a corpse forever. That I can bloody promise you.
Tell me the truth. What did you want with Mayrina?
I didn't want the girl, sweetie. I wanted her babe. I would have gobbled it up and given birth to my very own hag daughter. To my guts she would have come. My blood, my bile. It would have been glorious.
Why are you so cruel?
Please. It's you lot who come to me. All you do is want to be prettier, to be richer, to be loved. People are their own worst enemies, Petal. I just let them see it.
I mean, it's not a terrible perspective to have. Do you have any regrets?
Only that I don't get to see the flesh melt from your bones, your guts dissolve, and your brain liquefy as you turn into a mind flayer. You'll weep, you'll beg, you'll plead. Anything to make it stop. And once you stand tall, proud, and tentacled, you'll butcher your friends and your loved ones like the illicit scum you are.
So that's why I recommend not taking that charm, because if you speak to her after you've taken the charm, then she just acts like any other dead person, and with like the super elongated responses. Way more lively and interesting this way. Look, you're dead. I'm not. Deal with it.
For now.
The spell's power wanes.
What do you got? You got the Misty Step. We're not getting rid of that. You have yours. You don't provoke opportunity attacks, and you have... Which one is this? Advantage on death saving throws. I think that's what this is, right? Yeah, it makes it easier for the wearer to succeed death saving throws. I'm just going to go ahead and sell this. That's it for there. Mayrina is alive and well, as you can see. Not a big deal. Whatever you do, don't shoot out the bottom of the cage. That's when it breaks, and you can lose her really quickly. Normally that fight's a lot tougher, too. Jeez, Gale's the only one that took any damage. I only took 3. That's wild. This is going way smoother than it did yesterday. Okay, then we can talk to her.
With silver tongue.
Get me out of here!
How? I don't understand why you haven't jumped out on your own. Normally she just gets out and goes. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Uh-oh. I killed her way too quickly. Hold on. Maybe this thing?
Might as well.
Oh, good. Okay.
Right away.
Woo!
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything!
During the second round of combat, Ethel has an ability that teleports her out of the cage and like she pretends to be her. She masks herself as okay. I just got worried that I was gonna have to kill her. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. This is an interesting way of thanking me.
You want thanks? A slap is all you deserve. Ethel was going to bring my husband back from the dead, and now I'll never see him again. Because of you!
Auntie Ethel planned to eat your child.
What? But she promised to look after them. Teach them magic.
Nope. I mean, turning a child into a hag does involve teaching them magic.
God, I never thought.
No, you did not.
I'm so stupid. So bloody stupid.
Yes, you are. But you were also desperate, and she took advantage of that.
But I should have seen it. I thought I could fix it. Give my child a good home. And bring my husband back all in one go.
But now is the time to focus on your child.
You think my baby ever left my mind? Not even at my lowest.
Look, I don't have much. But take this locket. It's worth a bit. Now we're even.
Just keep it.
Really? That's... My husband gave it to me. I should take him home. His coffin is just upstairs. A decent burial is the least I can give him. Thank you. I don't think there's anyone else who would have saved me.
I've actually never had that dialogue with her before. Normally she comes out and she just screams at you for ruining everything, and you cannot calm her down no matter what you do. But normally she's already out of the cage, and I hadn't gotten a chance to talk to Auntie Ethel yet. So that new persuasion option at the bottom, I think that's what did it. That's what calmed her down. Normally she's pretty aggressive. Which, not that I can blame her. I mean, she clearly has been through a ton, but also made a lot of really poor choices along the way. Go ahead and take all this fun stuff.
This will come in handy.
You're going to have a few magic items right here. Bitter Divorce. This one's fun. I'll explain what this does in a minute. As you can see, it was a quest item. The Ever-Seeing Eye is horrible, and it's only worth 3 gold. Oh, man. All these can be sold, so that's nice. But you don't really need the necklace that she offers you. All of these are wild. There's 2 good ones. Heart of Stone is one of them. We're going to give that to Shadowheart, have her hold on to that. And then there's another one. I think it's Missing Pets, but honestly, don't risk it. The rest of them all have negative consequences for drinking them, and some of them have permanent long-term effects. So you don't even want to risk holding on to them. You can take them and throw them at enemies. That's something that you can do, but I just don't feel like it's worth ever risking. Pick up Heart of Stone. That one makes you immune to poison for like an extended rest, which is pretty cool. Staff of Crones is actually pretty decent if we didn't already have the staff that we have. Melf's is better. And then we got this Ring of Mushrooms, which is pretty neat. How do I pronounce my Twitch name? You can just call me Locke. It's Locke47, but you can just call me Locke. That works. Go through this mushroom circle. Go up here. Double baskets. And there she is. Okay, remember that Bitter Divorce that we found? Comes into play right here.
Gods, didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
Willie, you are the first person in... Hold on. I can find this out. Xbox original release. So, the first person in almost 23 years who has called that out. First person that has recognized, that has made that connection and said... That's exactly where I got the name. John Locke. Yep. And first person that's ever been like, oh, like the philosopher. Yes. 23 years I've been using this name. My God, dude. That was incredible. Everyone, I don't know if I've done... I don't think I've done any shutouts this session, but everyone go give Willie-san a follow. That was amazing. Good for you, man. Thank you. Holy crap. First Xbox is when I started using this name, and it was after John Locke, because I was enamored with him at the time. Obviously, I've grown up a little bit since, but yeah, that's where the name comes from, and no one has ever mentioned that. Oh, my name's Jordan. Yep. Yeah, man. That's so funny. Wow. Well done, Willie. Well done. Seth, you been lurking this entire time? My 7th grade social studies teacher had us read a bunch of Hobbes and Locke, and I never made the connection. Yeah, man. Yep. Thank you for that. That just made my day. All right, so using the wand, you can offer to resurrect her husband, and that's what I'm going to do here.
You can.
This is the bitter
Feel
divorce.
A surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring it back. Bring Connor back. Please.
Yeah, we're going to do it. Why not? It's fun.
What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
This poor lady.
What have you done to him?
So the hag fulfills her promise. Can never be simple, can it?
Oh, this isn't what she promised. I wanted him back the way he was, not this.
So, if you select this option, you can hold on to the wand, and you can actually summon him in combat as like an extra person to help you out. If you feel that that's necessary, you can feel free to do that. Ultimately, I don't think it's ever really worth it. I think I've used it like twice. I leave him on Shadowheart, and when she has nothing else to do, I'll summon him, but usually it's not really all that helpful, because he only lasts like 10 turns. He's not like a familiar, or a normal summon that you can summon outside of combat and have him just follow you around. If that was the case, I'd take this every single time, but it takes like a standard action in combat, and he only lasts for the one combat. So just ask her, do you want him or not? This is your husband.
Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there, but he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back.
Here's the wand. Good luck to you and Connor.
Thanks. But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you, I guess. Come on, love.
I guess.
Let's go.
I say the technique was excellent.
No turning back time now.
Okay, and this is the other side of the door that we were talking about earlier. So, and that's it for the south. Now, I have a few minutes left, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of Kagha, that situation. Might as well, right? There's a couple different ways of dealing with Kagha. You can completely ignore the situation, and it resolves on its own later on. But I like fighting things and getting experience, so I'm going to go ahead and deal with this. And whether you're good or bad, it's not going to impact anything doing this the way that I'm about to, so don't worry about that so much. So I might as well take a minute to read this right now before we deal with this. That way you know what's going to happen. Kagha, Oladan has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you, its first druid. In Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Aelys. Now, I don't know the backstory of Shadow Druids, who they are, what they do. All I know is that they are evil. Like I believe, and I hope I'm getting this right, admire nature above all things. Like your typical druid, all the people in here want balance in all things. and the Shadow Druids are, we will wipe out humanity in order to protect, you know, a colony of rats or ants or whatever. So, to that end, they end up making some pretty poor choices. Feel free to talk to these guys if
The
you
rat
want.
has hardly left Kagha's side. A distant thought claws at your mind, then slips into view. Kagha's rats might not be simple familiars, but shape-shifted shadow druids.
Bum, bum, bum. I know the truth.
The creature's whiskers go still for a moment, before resuming their nervous jitter. The rat is otherwise silent in the face of your accusation.
So, the name on that letter was Oladon. There she is. So at this point, make sure your health is topped off and ready to go for this fight. It's fairly easy, but still.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
Actually, I know the truth, and I know that you mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druids.
What? That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Oladon, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kagha, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
You can side with them, or try to. Obviously, I'm playing a good character, so I'm not going to. I'm going to say, take this letter, Wrath. It will explain everything.
What's in
Pick up my price for your name.
Cloakwood. Kagha, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Willie. I appreciate it. It was good hanging out with you. I'll catch you next time.
Oladon speaks truth. Who
In
among
one of
you
our
disagrees?
streams, I'll bump into you.
Who would see this grove in ruin?
Oh, thank you for the lurk. I
The
appreciate
choice
that.
is made. Kagha, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Oladon.
You can try to convince Kagha to join your side. I don't like Kagha, so I'm not going to even bother that. Even as a good character, I'm not even going to bother doing this. I'm just going to say, look, you seem intent on forcing me to take your life, so be it.
Oh, then come get it.
Cool. Now, I don't like that he's surrounded by all three of these people. That kind of sucks. But he does still have a 90% chance of hitting her. That's pretty wild. And Pinta as well. I'm going to go after Pinta first. There we go. One down.
Got to concentrate.
Shadowheart. Kind of want to have her cast Glyph of Warding, but it will damage Gale, and that is stupid. So instead, let's have her use Hold Person on Kagha. Alright, that's fine.
Let's have some fun.
We're going to have him run up and kill Oladon. Oh, you know what? Is he happy yet? He's not happy yet. Thank you. Now he's happy. Okay, and then I'll stun. Ooh, 2 critical misses in a row. That doesn't happen very often. Big old Treedo. Thank you so much, low base. I need a dog cam. After I get my mic, I'm gonna get a new camera. And then I'm gonna do a dog cam. Thank you so much. He appreciates that. Hey, Dark! Where the hell did you come from? Welcome, man. Coming out of nowhere with the Treedo count. Let's go ahead and blind Ren. Or try to. Okay, we'll go ahead and have Karlach Frenzy. Can you come like over
Tactical.
here and cleave? Yeah. And then the wolf might frighten Shadowheart if it gets close enough. Don't worry about it too much. Just woke up and checked my phone, and then suddenly a wave of notifications came pouring in. That's fair. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out. Appreciate it. I'm just finishing up this one quest, and then we're going to call it a day, but... Alright, Gale, can you... Still 90% chance to hit, even though they're right there. That's wild. Okay, that'll make him transform, and then... Oh, missed.
Let's end this.
Okay, Shadowheart. Get out of the Moonbeam. Moonbeam is one of my favorite spells in the entire game. I just hate when it's used against me. Go ahead and use that. Heal everyone up. I don't want to make you heal yourself, but I won't
dance.
yet. There's you, and boom, all the bounce done. Have you come out here as well and take care of that one, and then get out of the Moonbeam. Thank you. On one of my playthroughs, I have a druid. One of my honor run playthroughs, I have a druid just so I can use Moonbeam. I think it's an incredible spell. Okay, and then we'll have you rend vision on Kagha. Nice.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Come out of there. You get another attack on her. And then we might as well go with Frenzied Strikes to get your third attack. Finally gets rid of Moonbeam. Jeez. That's when I make it up that literally alerts pour in. And plus, I always forget you stream early on Saturdays. Sometimes. When I do, it will be early. That's for sure. Had a couple people popping in earlier. Surprised that I was on. It's been a minute. Oh, they killed the dog! What dicks! Ah, that poor wolf. I don't care about most of the druids, but don't harm the wolf. What did he do? There's Kagha. And now we'll take out frickin' guy. Just killed the wolf for no reason.
What's the plan?
Alright, and then is it Loic? Hold on a second. One moment, folks. Apologize for this. Alright, that's working now at least. Is it working on my video? No. Ah, I picked back up. Sweet. Okay, cool. That worked out. Woo! Alright. Yikes. Sorry about that. Weird glitch. But we're back in business. Aw. Poor Silver. That's the end of that fight. I thought Kagha's just carrying a whole ass chicken. I love that necklace that she's carrying. It's another reason that I like to kill her. Because we can put that on... I mean, you can put it on either one of your weapon dealers. She seems to be struggling with damage lately, so I'm going to start off by putting it on her. Whenever she heals, she'll now do 1 to 6 poison damage. And then, I don't think these guys have anything too special on them. Talk to Wrath real quick.
To think Kagha had turned to the ways of shadow. Her corruption ran so deep.
Yet for her to die like this, under the Tree Father's gaze, perhaps it is justice. If only justice soothed my heart.
Dude, tell me about it.
A grove drenched in blood is no sanctuary at all.
Right, so she's dead. That's all taken care of. We're gonna squeeze out here real quick.
Venture forth.
Talk to Damon, sell all my crap.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
I found another piece of infernal iron. Can you make another upgrade?
Hold on to it for now. I haven't quite worked out a schematic for a new design. Might take me a bit of crunching to figure out something suitable. If it can even be done. But it's my top priority, believe me. Anything to take my mind off, well, everything.
Okay, and then we come this way.
Yes, of course.
We're gonna talk to Zevlar.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Kagha's dead.
Truly. I'm sorry it had to come to this. But she left us with no choice. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
Tell me what you need.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Kill the Goblin Horde's leaders. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Boom. And the item that he gives are these.
But if there's a
And
clear
they're
path past those goblins,
incredible
they'll find
for
it.
Shadowheart.
Yes.
There it is. Did that just break again? It did. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm signing off in a second anyways. They're the Hellrider's Pride gloves. When you heal another creature, which she does all the freaking time, they gain resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. And it gives her a +1 to strength saving throws, which is meh. So now, whenever she heals someone, they gain temporary hit points, bless, so it increases their chance to attack, increases their defenses, and they take half damage from most sources. Absolutely incredible, especially with the amount of AoE spells that she gets. And then from here, I know you can't see it, but I'm just going to go ahead and port over to the Goblin Camp, because that is our next stop. And that will be the stream. I'm going to short rest, and then I'm going to walk inside this building. And then I am going to save, and then I'm going to test something out real quick. Because last time this happened, I restarted my whole computer about it, and I'm wondering if it's an issue with the, capture card thing. Blech, words. Okay, that's still working, and that is not. That has not updated. Deactivate, activate. Ah. Okay, I mean, that's a little odd, but it worked. All right, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us, hanging out, having a good time. It was fun. I gotta play with my my Avermedia, but hey, at least I found a solution. I don't have to shut down the whole stream every goddamn time now. Please join the Discord. Check this out on YouTube. You'll be seeing it in a little bit. And then I think the next stream will probably be a mostly reading one, because we have so many books in our possession right now. But thank you for hanging out. Dark, it was good seeing you for 5 minutes, and I will catch y'all later.